Hi, I'm Mike Grandinetti. I am Discipline Lead at Hult on both innovation and entrepreneurship, and I'm here today to talk about disruptive business model innovation. It's really a subject that I am especially passionate about. I find it to be a fascinating field of study. IBM has done these very interesting biannual CEO studies. And right now, the very single thing at the top of the list of CEO concerns is business model innovation. 98% of all CEOs surveyed claim that business model innovation is something that they are actively engaged in today. And at least 3/4 of them feel like it is something that they are urgently looking to refine within their respective businesses. So that's why we teach this course at Hult. And we teach it to all of our degree program candidates across EMBA, MBA, MSc, MIM. So it seems to have a lot of applicability across pretty much any field of study that you decide to pursue at Hult. We can look at what's happened to companies like Blockbuster, that one moment were dominant within the world, and there were 700 Blockbuster stores, and it was the busiest place in any town on a Friday night. And you drive by any Blockbuster store today, if it doesn't have an abandoned for rent sign, it's being used, for example, in my hometown as a place to sell dog food. So one of the cases I love to teach is the new video on demand market, a very dynamic market where we talk about Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and some of the new entrants. And we look at how a company like Netflix has evolved from dropping a DVD into an envelope and putting postage on it to a company today that is doing original production of television series and sitcoms and movies. So there's a lot of inspiration as to why. So what we try to do in this course is we try to give you the tools that you need to be able to both analyze and design effective business models. We do a very deep dive. Some of the tools we use is the very universally known business model canvas. I spend a lot of time talking about new emerging e-business models, talk about how do you build a digital marketing machine. So a lot of the capabilities that are relatively unknown and unpracticed in large swaths of industry. And then we look at a lot of multi-sided and two-sided markets, and we talk about really great cases like Airbnb, for example, an organization that started in San Francisco and recently celebrated its 10 millionth room night of rental, and it's a global phenomena. We look at open innovation and open source and crowdsourcing, and we look at a company called Threadless. And for those of you who do not know Threadless, they were named the most innovative company in America. And although it's a very simple business, they sell t-shirts. They use the global community to design those t-shirts. And while most t-shirt businesses are a 2% margin business, Threadless is a 30% margin business. So how do you design a business model that addresses a commodity business and you earn 30% gross margin? So these are the kinds of things that we'd love to look at. And then on the final day, because so many of our students plan to work in large corporations, we now take the opposite point of view. You're now a member of an incumbent. How do you defend your company from disruption? How do you maintain your leadership position? How do you prevent yourself from becoming the next Blockbuster, from becoming the next industry or the next company that has been decimated by the digital revolution? So what we really want to give people is inspiration that, innovation is not just about product. If you deliver a very innovative product and you use an obsolete business model, you will not succeed. So we hope that we give people the tools that they need to compete effectively in this rapidly accelerating digital world that we find ourselves competing in day in and day out. So if you take the course, you will walk away with some very practical tools, and those tools will include a very in-depth understanding of how to use the business model canvas, how to incorporate design thinking into the design of your business model, how to build a marketing machine using the latest digital marketing techniques, and you will be very well versed in some of the latest types of business models, which is either multi-sided markets, crowdsourced business models, open innovation business models, but you'll also be able to, from the vantage point of the incumbent, defend against disruption, trying to attack you in your leadership position. Those are what we hope to instill in you when you take this course.